Joining us now is a new friend of mine. His name is Ethan Klenofsky, and he is an international award winner. And I wanted to celebrate his wins right here on CBS with him. Hello, Ethan. How are you?
I'm good. It's great to be here.
One of the things that I like about you, Ethan, is that you are very other centered. Do you know what I mean by that? You're not, you don't brag about yourself. You care more about someone else sometimes than you even do yourself. And I loved having you call and check on me. Sometimes you would just call as we were preparing for the segment just to see how my day went. And that was really kind of you. And I wanted to let you know that that made a difference. So
Thank
thank you
you.
for that. Because sometimes it can be stressful doing what I do, right? And it's
hmm
really, really nice when you would call me and just be like, well, how was your day? And I was like, Ethan, my day was good. And how was your day? But I'm excited to meet you because you have done some extraordinary things. What made you decide to embark on a journey of applying yourself to winning different, I guess, titles or awards or accolades?
Well, I used to earn awards when I was younger. Some noteworthy awards, like in public school, was the Triple C Award from the Attorney General for commitment, character, and courage. I earned the Suffolk Zone Physical Education Leadership Award for leadership and excellence in physical education. I was achieving so many awards, so when I found these awards over the internet, I was like, why not go for them? Add more to my collection.
And some of these things take a lot of hours, right? A
Yes.
lot of dedication. So let's talk about the first one. What was the first one you wanted to bring to our attention today, Ethan?
The Congressional Award. The Congressional Award is United States Congress's highest honor for youth for ages 14 to 24-year-olds. What you have to do for it is a certain number of hours of voluntary service, physical fitness, personal development, and an expedition or exploration. There's 6 levels of the award. There's a bronze certificate leading up all the way to the gold medal.
And what did you receive?
I received the bronze certificate.
And what did you need to do to accomplish that? What were the steps that you took?
I need to do at least 30 hours of voluntary public service. So what I did for that was I donated blood. I, I, I wrote thank you cards to hospital staff, and I worked in a food pantry at Gerald Ryan Outreach Center in Wyandanch.
Lovely. What else did you, what were there other requirements that you had to do?
Physical fitness for 15
And
hours.
what did you do for that?
I walked around my block for 1 hour straight.
Good.
And then personal development, I worked in my mom's friend's law office, Sugarman Law PC, Shari Sugarman. I was an intern there for 15 hours. And then for the expedition exploration, I did that virtually because I had a virtual option because of the pandemic. So I made fettuccine Alfredo and did a write-up on it.
I love that.
Yeah. And my mentor was actually a councilman in my town, Dwayne Gregory.
Okay. And now what was the title of that award again?
The Congressional Award.
Okay, so that congressional award, right? You
hmm
wanted to also be on my show because not just to celebrate your own accolades, you actually wanted people to be able to apply to it,
Well,
right?
yeah,
You wanted to bring awareness to
not
that.
many people know these awards I've earned exist, and I want to spread the word so hopefully more people will go for them. I mean, like with one of the other awards I'm going to talk about, only 8 people on Long Island, including me, have earned this. Only 8, and that's not enough. We need to bump that number up higher.
Okay, so what is that award?
That's the Duke of Edinburgh International Award.
Wow.
That was created by the late Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, in 1956. The Congressional Award was actually created in 1979. So the Duke of Edinburgh has kind of the same setup. There's voluntary service, physical fitness, skills, and an adventurous journey. So it's kind of like the Congressional Award. They just have some differences, like you have to spend at least an hour per week, doing your activities, which I've done. Like for the bronze level, which I did, I had to do it for at least 3 months plus an extra 3 months in one of the 3 main categories, so 6 months in total.
Okay.
So for that, I volunteered at my local senior center. I did bowling. My goal was to score 100 or more without bumpers, and I actually achieved that quite a few times.
Wow.
And I'm not that good of a bowler, but I achieved the goal. I achieved over 100, like maybe 4 times, maybe
Ethan,
without
good for
bumpers.
you. Good for you.
For physical fitness, for skills, personal development, I did public speaking. I worked with another councilman in my town, Terrence McSweeney. We wrote a speech about community service, and I gave that speech to Boy Scout troops, town board meetings, and everywhere.
Do you like inspiring others?
Yes, I do.
You do, right? It takes, when you said that you were little and they also gave you an award for courage, right?
That was in 8th grade.
Yeah. So, what is it, Ethan, that makes you unique, where it makes it just a little more, I would say, challenging sometimes, to do the things that you do on a daily basis because you have to put in that extra little bit of effort, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
like when I did bowling, sometimes I got frustrated a bit when I didn't reach my goal every week, but I just kept going at it, and eventually I finally reached the goal that I set for this award.
Extraordinary. Very
And then
extraordinary.
for Venture's Journey, I did a virtual tour of the Roman Colosseum, did a report on that, and then I also did a write-up on a California adventure I took in August of 2023.
Wonderful. And what was the third award that you wanted to talk about today?
This is called the President's Volunteer Service Award.
Okay.
This is from the President of the United States himself. So it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you can volunteer almost anywhere you want. There's some certain age groups, like there's a 5 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 25, and 26 plus. Each age group has different amount of hours, and all people have to do is just do the necessary hours, get like a verification letter, and you can get the award. Anyone could go for it, not just kids or teens, but adults too, like yourself.
Now, how did you become such a good researcher? How did you realize that these things were out there? Are you an avid reader? Do you go online to research things, Ethan?
Um, I don't remember how I found this over the internet, but I just found it one day, and I looked through the websites, looked through, and I'm like, I want to go for them.
And you did, and you
Yeah.
achieved it.
And if people like President Trump, I would say go for the President's Award. You can get a letter with his signature on it, and you'll get a nice certificate too, and a medal or a pin.
It's lovely. You are a good icon and a good role model for others. And when we talked on the phone, originally you had seen a friend of yours on my show, and you're like, well, how do I get on the show? And I said, well, just like you did, Ethan. You called me up. I loved your idea. I thought it was great, and I wanted to celebrate you. And I thank you. Thank you for what it takes in life to just go that extra effort to achieve something, right? Yeah, you're great at that, and I'm happy to celebrate you today.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you wanted to share with the audience? Were you excited about being here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I was excited about having you on.
I say the more volunteer work you do, there's another award I've earned in 2022. It's called the Daily Point of Light Award. It was created by late President George H.W. Bush to celebrate volunteers who are stepping up to the plate and solving some serious problems out there. So the more people that volunteer out there do well for the community, you can earn the Daily Point of Light Award too.
Would you be willing to shake my hand or at least give me a fist pump? Would you be willing?
Can I shake your hand?
Yeah, either way, it's up to you. I'm just
Okay.
inviting you to, but only if you're comfortable doing that.
I'm comfortable.
It was really nice to have you here. Truly, truly nice to have you here. And good success on your journey. I know that you brought some of your family here with you to support you today too.
Yes, I have my mom, my cousin Phyllis, and my cousin Larry.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for opening up our eyes to something that a lot of people don't even know about.
Yes.
Right?
I hope after watching this that more people are inspired. I mean, if I got it, they can get it too.
That's how I feel about my show, Ethan. If I can do it, they can do it, right? And if you can do it, they can do it. So
Yes.
thank you for celebrating life. And what was that last award called again? I like the title for that.
The Daily Point of Light Award.
The Daily Point of Light.
Yes.
Yeah, let's shine on, right?
Yes.
Shine on. Thank you, Ethan. It's a
Thank
pleasure
you.
to know you.
Thank
And like I
you.
said, thank you for calling and checking in on me on my days where I wasn't so joyful. So thank you for that.
Of course. Thank you.
There you go. Be the light in someone else's life. You know, volunteer. It can make all the difference in the world. Thank you for watching. I'm Donna Drake. We've been visiting with Ethan Klenofsky.